BRUCAST is back, baby.
I'm still puzzled by your relationship. So, are you married right now?
No, I've never been married.
Okay. So you consider yourself to be in an open relationship?
Yes.
All right. What that implies. So you're mostly of the time with one person, but if you want to see other men or other women, that's totally acceptable.
Yes.
Got it.
And that changes. I mean, it's interesting because it's not like I feel the need to do that all the time. Initially, now, here I am, this is years down the road. Initially, my first year, it was, I was open with everybody that I was seeing, and I said, I'm on this adventure, and I would love if, I've got this bucket list, and if you want to scratch some things off with me and you want to be a part of this journey, great. But I'm not looking for monogamy. And so you'd have to be okay with that. And so there's a lot of guys, that were, and some, one of those guys particularly, has been around this whole time, and actually two. And so, at some point, I don't have anything against getting married. I would love to get married. I don't have anything against monogamy either. I'm okay with it. But I also think that maybe, you give somebody a hall pass every once in a while, or if they felt like they wanted to do that, if that was agreeable between the two of you, then that's okay. So it's just about, and I don't, it's really about that can change and evolve, right? So I now am not so much tied to the fact that, oh, I need to have multiple partners. No, I don't. I've had enough partners, and I know what a good one is, and what I would sacrifice for that. And if somebody said, one of those partners was like, I don't want you, I want monogamy, I'd be like, okay, yeah, because our sex is so good. I don't feel like, I know I'm not missing anything. I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's so hot.
but now you didn't know that before starting your bucket list and your journey, sexual journey of exploring
Right,
yourself. Yeah.
right. But I'm not the same person sexually now that I was back then, and I wouldn't be as good to these partners now as before, because I didn't have the experience and the understanding. And so again, that's why I think for women it is really important, because it helps us know what matters and what doesn't. And even if you do a little sexual journey, and then you come out the end of it and say, you know what, I did it, it was fun, but that's really not for me, then again, that's good too, because then you're solid in that, and that. And if someone says, hey, let's experiment, then you're like, nope, you know what, been there, done that. I know what I really need for me, and what's important. And you're not going to match up with the wrong people or settle for the wrong people. And that really goes both ways. I'm not just trying to say, for women, but I do think, since we are a little more uptight about sex than men, I think it's a good advantage to have.
So within this open, like this verbal contract in this open relationship, whenever you feel like going out with other men, do you need to notify your current partner or just go and do it?
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. It's about what you guys agree on. So
Okay,
what's comfortable for the other person. Sometimes maybe he doesn't want to know. Maybe he's like, let's have a don't ask, don't tell. So I think
got
with
it.
one partner, I kind of have a don't ask, don't tell. And then with the other partner, he likes it. He likes hearing about it. He likes knowing. Like, I will text him when I get to someone's house. I text him when I'm leaving. He has the address. He knows where I'm at. And then when and then we talk about it, and that kind of like that turns him on, like some guys are into that. Like, they like to kind of, like, there's this whole reclaiming process, where it's like, okay, now you're back and you're mine, and let me show you why you're mine, and it's just fun.
Isn't that what's called cuckold?
No,
No,
yeah,
I'm so
well, yes,
I don't know.
yeah, right. So there's guys that are cucks. I don't have a cuckold relationship
All
with
right.
anybody, but yes, there are guys that. Well, that's not true. I do have one. So my submissive guy, he likes that kind of stuff. He
So
likes
so
to be
what is
teased.
a
He likes to
cuckold?
be denied.